guys, Bad Force Tom here again, back with another quick unboxing vid. I was in Texas this past weekend. I was in a wedding in Houston, and then we drove over to Austin. Ended up meeting up with Grandpa Batman at Grandpa_Batman on Twitter and Instagram. One of my Bad Force brothers. And yeah, we went some comic shop hopping and went to a couple different shops. We ended up at Austin Books and Comics, which is probably by far one of the best comic shops I've ever been to as far as books, figures, trade paperbacks, back issues, everything, man. They were huge, and they had a whole wall of figures. The JSA Liberty Files Batman that you see right there being one of them. I've been after this guy for quite some time. I picked up Gotham by Gaslight, and also the Red Sun Batman a while back, and this guy, the Liberty Files Batman, had been the one I've been just really after to kind of complete that little trifecta right there. A lot of people are saying that they think that the Ben Affleck the Knightmare Batman look is based off of, and people say, oh, it's just Gotham by Gaslight Batman, it's totally because he's wearing the coat, so it's totally that one. But I think that it's kind of a combination of the three, because more so of the story with the JSA Liberty Files Batman, and I think it's really, really heavily based on the Red Sun Batman. The Red Sun Batman being kind of like a guerrilla, kind of like a fighter that's kind of trying to overthrow Superman in that story. If you haven't read Red Sun Superman, I suggest you go see it. You go read it immediately because it's amazing. And that little sequence that you see in the Dawn of Justice trailers, where Affleck's wearing the coat and he's like in the desert, I think that's going to be it's heavily influenced on Red Sun, and a little bit from Liberty Files, but more so Red Sun than anything else. But I think that the Red Sun suit that you see right here is probably what is most closely reinterpreted in that Ben Affleck costume, where you obviously see his goggles, and you see he's got his coat over him in the desert. So this guy, a little bit more accurate to that look than the other two. I think it's, like I said, it's going to be kind of a mashup of all of them. But again, this is just a great figure. Been after him for a while. Can't wait to bust this guy out. So we're going to open him up and take a look at him in a closer look. So let's do that right now. Some of you guys might cry at the fact that I'm opening this figure because, like I said, this guy is kind of hard to come by nowadays unless for a good price. I see him online going from $60 to $80, sometimes $100 and up, unopened. But, I open up most of my figures. I want to display them. I want to take pictures of them. For the most part, they keep value, so I'm not too worried about opening them up. So you guys who were crying about me doing that, don't worry about it. I don't care. Also, what I love about these Elseworlds figures is they come with a sweet stand, just like this one. I have the Crimson Mist Batman. Red Sun Batman also came with the same thing. It's come out really easy. Extremely easy, as you can see. Cape is what is really holding this guy down. We'll just pull that out. But he comes out real easy. Ooh. That leg that is not a very articulated leg. He's got that pose and he just sticks to it, man. That's pretty much as articulation you get from that leg. It's bent like that. He's not going to move around on it. So, but as you can see, he's got a very cool look regardless, with the goggles, the cowl, kind of like a what do you call it? Leather-looking cowl. He's got the little amulet right there on his cape. Look at that. Very cool, right? Gloves. Take a back side look at the flowing cape. So it's like a cape / coat. So that's why, a lot of people say that, yeah, it's like buttons on a coat. See that? Less of a cape, more of a coat that he's kind of wearing. So that's, I think, a lot of why people say that. Sorry about that. I dropped the camera, but what I was saying was, I think the reason why a lot of people think that this guy is influencing the look of Batfleck in that sequence is because this guy is much more of a coat than a cape, And again, you know, obviously the goggles like that and that sort of thing. So let's check out some of the accessories. It's got a machete, or a bowed machete. What the hell is it? A machete, whatever it's called. I think that's kind of like I can't remember what that is in the book that he uses, but there's a gun.
Batman doesn't use guns. Batman doesn't ever use guns. He never uses them.
All the Nolan nerds shrieking out in terror and some binoculars. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick unboxing. This is a really quick one. Only about 6 or 7 minutes, so just get a nice look at them, you know, right? I'll stand them up in a second and give you guys a good look at that. But thanks for checking out the videos. I'll continue making more videos of unboxing or just figures. Not so much reviews, but just closer look, stuff like that. Let's give you guys a better look at the Red Sun Superman again. It's the Red Sun Batman, rather. This guy is not complete. He came with part of his little hook is missing. There should be a much longer tether to that. But he's got those sweet knuckle dusters, spiked dusters. I like his muddy flapped cape. So, combination of this guy, the JSA Liberty Files, and also people are thinking the Gaslight Batman is also inspiring the Affleck Knightmare Batman look. I like his little squinty eyes. It's kind of funny. But Mike Mignola looking Batman. But yeah, so I'll put these guys, all three of them, next to each other so you can kind of get a better look at what the three of them look like together and how the combination of them is kind of influencing that new Knightmare Batman look. Alright guys, take it easy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bat Force Tom over and out.